will be in focus. But just 5 seconds more left for the market to open for the day. Looks like it's going to be a decent opening actually, about 30 points higher. That's the first tick on the index. The mid-cap index is up over 100 points, looking much better than the frontliners. It's flat with a bit of a positive bias for the frontliners, and the Sensex holding above 62,200. What's leading from the front is Tata Motors, up about 1.5% on the stake sale in its subsidiary Tata Tech. Tata Steel is up almost about 0.7% as well, and Tech Mahindra is up 0.5%. The other notable gainers are Asian Paints, Bajaj Auto, Bajaj Finserv and IndusInd Bank, all up anywhere between 0.5 to 1%. On the downside, Bharti Airtel, Sun Pharma, TCS and Eicher Motors are your top Nifty losers right now. Infosys as well is dragging its feet a bit, but largely IT, you would have to say, is sulking. And ICICI Bank is something that is just about in the red line. Nothing alarming, but these are the list of losers at the moment. A lot of banks in the broader markets are hitting fresh 52-week highs. Yes Bank, IOB, then Lakshmi Bank, etc. So do keep an eye out on that. But largely, you'd have to say, just about buying time at this 18,500 level. No major positive opening, but just flatlining with a bit of a positive move.
Well, that's right, Sonia. A few stocks that are moving around from the broader markets as well. Gland Pharma, well, there's reports suggest that Fosun could be looking to sell their stake out there, and maybe some big funds are interested. So that one should come up for you on the screen. Godrej Agrovet, well, they had two land sale deals that took place. It's a small sum of money, but that stock as well. Let's see whether or not it's reacting. A couple of other notable stocks. GR Infra, well, there was some news out there. They've sold the entire stake. They're getting only around 15 crores out there. KEC International, they won an order worth around 1,350 crores. So that one, in fact, is opened up well in the green as we speak. And Ethos, that stock is one of the underperformers. That's because of, promoters shedding some marginal stake out there. So that one is down close to around 3% as we speak. But the banking names, some of them have done well and they continue to do well. You have Yes Bank, that continues its run. It's up 2.5%. UCO Bank as well is up close to around 2%. And I think Sonia mentioned it earlier, Paytm as well is opened up with a gain of around 2%. So fairly decent opening. The Nifty is unable to sustain that 35-40 point gap up. Could get a bit of a dip. Then, in fact, maybe risk reward could be favorable. Prashant, what else?
I mean, let's take a look at, just the Nifty pack first before we go any further. So, what do we have in terms of large caps? I mean, Tata Motors, I think, got already mentioned. Is Tech going to see any reprieve? 2 days of non-stop selling, at least at start, it seems to indicate. So, HCL Tech is up 1%, Tech Mahindra is up 1%, and there is Wipro, which is up about 0.5, 0.6% as well. But too early. IndusInd Bank is starting higher. IndusInd did well yesterday as well. So 12.17 on IndusInd, it's about 1% higher. So it's a slow kind of start in the Nifty. Apollo Hospitals is down about 1% at this point in time. In the broader space, it's it's start gainers in the broader market far exceed losers. We can have Chambal Fertilizer up. Stocks up about 2.5%. It's coming up with very large volumes. Yes Bank is another one which starts 4% higher. Yes Bank was a top volume-led gainer yesterday as well. So Yes Bank at 22 is the number one position today. Bandhan Bank is up 3%, 254. It's a completely bombed out name, but seeing some traction which is coming through. Paytm, I think we mentioned at about 540, 541. I spoke about IRFC and these railway names, so there is maybe some follow-through from yesterday. IRFC is up 3% on decent volumes. Nigel mentioned KEC, which is up 6% now. RVNL is another railway name. RVNL is up 4%. FACT, which is up at about 181, is up almost 2% or so. Look at Punjab and Sindh Bank. 80% this month, another 5% today. So make that 85 for the month. So 6% actually, it's moving up. And stocks at about, 39 now. That's Punjab and Sindh Bank. Late mover, but it's now caught up with what the rest of the pack has done. There is Cochin Shipyard, which is starting about 2.25% higher as well. So, no dearth of gainers in the broader market space. And I'm just mentioning things with volumes. The list otherwise, of course, is far longer. The Nifty at about 18,534 is up 35, 36 odd points. Futures, of course, still at about 100 odd point premium to spot.
Well, one more stock is Bandhan Bank. They're going to be receiving close to around 917 crores. That announcement just came, I think, at around 847 odd. So Bandhan Bank has opened up with a gain of close to around 3% because they'll be receiving, under a particular scheme, they were due to receive around 917 crores and they've received that. So I guess the street is taking note of that as well, up 3% as we speak.
Okay, well, just one more detail on Tata Motors, right? This is actually the first IPO by the group entity in 18 years. The last time there was an IPO was way back in 2004 from TCS. So, of course, the news, as we know, is that the board of Tata Motors has approved a partial divestment in Tata Technologies. Now, Tata Motors has about 74.4% stake in Tata Technologies as of FY22. And Tata Technologies, as we know, is the product engineering and digital services firm. So, according to the annual report of Tata Motors, the investment in Tata Technologies was about 220 odd crores. And now they'll be going in for an IPO of Tata Technologies. And from the group, I mean, after what, 18 years, there's an IPO coming through. So it's a big thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think the TCS IPO was what, 2004?
2004, yeah.
2004. So, and now you got this one, keenly, widely awaited Tata Technologies. Just a quick word on GHCL. That's the soda ash company. It's down 6.5%. That's a sharp cut, and it's backed by volumes as well. Look at the volumes for this time of the day. It's pretty decent. So just thought I'll highlight that. A few other names on the downside. Dabur is down about 1%. Lotus Laboratories is down 1.25%. So it's slow, but it's coming up. Dalmia Bharat is down a full 3% now at about 1848, and that's the number 2 volume traded loser that's coming up on my screen at this point in time. All right. More on this in a bit from now, but our market master of the day is with us. Mahesh Patil is Chief Investment Officer at Aditya Birla Sun Life Asset Management Company, and he's joining us to take some questions. Mahesh, great to have you.